Honorable Dr. Henry Okon Archibong, representing the good people of Itu, Ibiono Federal Constituency in the uncommon state of Akwa Ibom. Mr. Speaker, it is on a very sad note that I rise to move this motion on the urgent need for the intervention of the federal government in the recent killings, maiming and wanton destruction of properties in Okwiboku at the Itu local government area of Akwa Ibom State by unknown assailants from Ikodofyong in Cross River State. Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, the House is aware that there had been a crisis between the Ibibio ethnic group in Itu local government area of Akwa Ibom State and the efforts in Odukpani local government area of Cross River State since the 1970s and the 80s, and which became very rampant in the late 90s. Also aware that the intercommunal conflict between the two communities had, between 1998 and 2005, resulted in loss of lives, including those of women and children, with houses and market burned down, while vehicles traveling along Calabar-Itu Highway were set ablaze, and properties along the corridors also razed to the ground. Believed that by August 2005, the crisis between the warring communities had been resolved amicably following the intervention of the Akwa Ibom and Cross River State government. The House is also worried that on the 17th of December 2016, armed men with sophisticated weapons, chanting war songs and shooting sporadically, launched an unprovoked attack on the people of Okwiboku in Itu local government, causing panic and fear in the villages, many of whom have now fled their homes. The House is also worried that 27 speedboats and outboard engines belonging to the indigents of these communities, its environments, and the riverine communities have so far been stolen by those unknown assailants, thereby incapacitating and denying the indigents access to their main source of livelihood, which are farming and fishing. While Mbeniyang, a village near the foot of the bridge, was completely burnt down. The House will note that currently the crisis is still escalating and 4 more villages have also been burnt down. Informed that no fewer than 38 persons from Okwiboku axis were killed in the unprovoked attack by the assailants, who again on the 12th of January 2017 attacked, overpowered and disarmed 5 police officers drafted on patrol in the area, killing 1 while the others were wounded and their guns taken away. Observe that the attack appears to be criminally motivated, as they occurred at the time when the people of Okwiboku and the adjoining villages were about to harvest their crops. But after scaring away the indigents, the assailants have continuously been harvesting those produce belonging to the people of Itu local government. Worried that if this attack, which have paralyzed social economic activities in the affected communities, are not quickly brought under control, it might lead to a retaliation by the indigents, with the prospect of breakdown in law and order and extensive loss of lives. The House therefore resolves to call on the federal government to beef up security in and around Okwiboku, Ikot Adakpan, Mbeniyang, Ayadege, Mbiabo, Head Bridge, and their environs to forestall further attacks on the communities. 2, urge the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, to send relief materials to the affected communities, as there are now thousands of internally displaced persons. And 3, mandate the committees on internally displaced persons, refugees, and initiatives to ensure resettlement of the internally displaced persons in the affected communities. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Caller. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
One of our honorable members stated, 1 killing too many. We just discussed on an earlier boundary crisis, and here we are with another one. Mr. Speaker, while everybody was enjoying their Christmas, between 17th of December till date, I have been trying to mediate on crisis between the people of Itu local government and unknown assailants that came in through Cross River. And I had also called my members who are also representing those communities. And my discussions with them showed that my members, both in the House of Reps and the State House of Assembly, are not aware of where these people are coming from. It will interest this House to also note that even some of the chiefs that reside close to that area came to us and dissociated themselves from this crisis. The question is, where are these people coming from? And these people are so equipped with sophisticated guns that currently, as they are attacking, the information I get is that HELOCs bring in sophisticated weapons to them to use in this attack. Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, as I'm talking to you now, as at yesterday, 2 military men, 2 army men were shot, one is dead and one is hospitalized, and their guns had already been taken. Added to the 5 policemen that were attacked on the 12th of January. It now leaves the question again, who are these people? Now, what they have done, while these attacks are going on, even these people are now escorting women from their own axis, and they are busy harvesting the farm produce that the people of Itu local government had planted. And this has caused hunger and undue hardship to the people, as they don't have access to their farm, they don't have access to their fishing settlement, and feeding becomes difficult. Added to the fact that these communities, as I mentioned earlier, about 5 of them have been burnt down, and these people don't have anywhere to go. We as a people, we've tried as much as possible to mediate, but as far as it has gone, I think it's out of control. And that's why I'm appealing to members in this House, and I'm also appealing to the federal government to wade into this matter so as to prevent further loss of lives and escalation of this crisis that might go out of control. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, honorable colleagues.
Yes. The amendment say aye. Those against it say nay. Ayes have it. Those in favor of the motion as amended say aye. Those against it say nay. The ayes have it.